In Africa today, a plane carrying the presidents of two African nations has apparently been shot down as it was coming in for a landing in the capital of Rwanda. UN officials say that both presidents were killed there.
20 years ago, the headlines shocked the world. Centuries of ethnic tensions between the Tutsis and Hutu tribes culminated into genocide where more than 800,000 were murdered over the span of 100 days. 4 years later, the life of Frederick Ndabaramiye would change forever. Frederick was taking a bus to the opposite end of Rwanda to visit his aunt when it was stopped by militants. All 18 passengers, including Frederick, were forced off, stripped of their clothing, tied up, and beaten. The captors ordered Frederick, the youngest in the group, to murder his fellow passengers. When he refused, he was forced to watch as all 17 were murdered. A short time later, a dull machete was used to cut off Frederick's hands. Some would say that's where Frederick's story should have ended.
It was a dangerous area, so you can't even get someone
safer
to help.
to walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, God saved my life, so I'm here,
Frederick did recover well enough to be placed in an orphanage where he began creating beautiful works of art. Refusing to remain a victim of circumstance, Frederick forgave his attacker, but he had another idea: to build a community center where children and adults with disabilities could come to while learning skills that would allow them to earn an income and possibly live independently. It wasn't long before his story caught up with best-selling Christian novelist and Wilson County native Amy Parker. With Parker's help, Frederick, A Story of Boundless Hope, came to life.
And everybody has a purpose, and so many of us need to hear that. And he is living proof of it. So really it's just a way for everybody to hear that and be inspired by his message.
This week, before heading to the West Coast on the next leg of his book tour, Frederick wasn't feeling well. So 2 Wilson County physicians stepped in and made sure he was healthy for the remainder of the tour. And that's how we met him. It's not every day Wilson County sees a real-life superhero. To read Frederick's entire story, pick up a copy of Frederick, A Story of Boundless Hope, available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and wherever books are sold. For Wilson Post in Motion, I'm Becky Andrews.